In this video, we will show the steps needed for the contractor principal to sign and submit the pre-qualification renewal application. The contractor principal will log into ECMS using their user ID and password. Click Login, then click OK to go to the ECMS homepage. In the top left-hand corner, click Business Partner. Select Contractors from the drop-down list. The contractor portal screen is displayed. On the right side of the screen, select Create View Prequalification Applications. The application screen is displayed. Select Draft in the Application Status section. Make sure you are picking the one that says under Type that says Renewal. Review the information in the General section to make sure it is completed correctly. So contractor type, the contact person's name, and the contact person's email address. Note the contractor principal can make changes to this application if needed. If this renewal application is for a subcontractor, Part 1 will not show on the screen since that part is not needed for the subcontractor's application. If this application is for a prime contractor, all three parts will show on the screen. So slide down to Part 1, select Edit on the right-hand side of the screen. Review all of the information to make sure it has been entered correctly. At the top of the screen, click Validate to ensure that all data and required attachments have been entered. You should get a message stating that validation completed successfully. Select Back to return to the application summary screen. Go to Part 2, select Edit. Review the information on the screen to make sure it is completed correctly. Make sure all of your questions have been answered, and also the additional questions at the bottom. Click Validate at the top of your screen. So all the data and required attachments have been entered and you received your message saying validation completed successfully. Select Back to return to the application summary page. Go to Part 3. Select Edit on the right-hand side. Review the information to make sure it is completed correctly. So everything has been filled out. Click Validate to ensure that all the data and required attachments have been entered. You should get a message stating that the validation completed successfully. Select Back to return to the application summary page. Go to the last section on the screen, the Declaration section. Read the statement. In the Title section, click the drop-down arrow and select your title. If your title is not listed in the drop-down list, you can select Other. And in the box on the right-hand side, you can type in your title. We're going to select CEO. The date will be pre-filled with today's date. Note the location on the right-hand side defaults from your company's information. This information can be changed if needed. To submit the renewal application, go to the top of your screen and select the Workflow drop-down arrow. Select Sign and Submit. A message will pop up on your screen saying, "You have chosen to submit this information. Click OK to proceed or cancel to abort." Click OK. Your renewal application has been submitted. You will receive messages on your screen stating that the information was submitted successfully. You will receive email confirmation of your submitted application. The appropriate PennDOT employees will also receive emails notifying them that your application needs to be reviewed and approved. Select Logout in the top right-hand corner of your screen to exit the application. You are now returned to the ECMS home page.